Here we are.
How are you going to cap season 1?
I don't know. We're terrified. No, we're. I don't know. It's funny. A lot of season 2 was set up in season 1, whether the audience realized it or not. So in some ways, we already felt like we were in season 2 when we were finishing out the season. And it's we always have a plan. Sometimes we veer from it in places, but so we're sort of basically just continuing on the same arc that we did, and we're like so gratified that the audience really embraced our show and embraced the characters, and hopefully they'll continue to embrace the new adventures that we send them on.
Well, we all have those questions from the Speed Force.
Yeah.
We saw Killer Frost.
We did.
We saw Barry in prison, and then we saw Jake Garrick's helmet flying out. What and when, if ever, are we going to see some of those Easter eggs?
Some of them are just wish fulfillment. Some of those were just Easter eggs, and some of those were very definitive plot points for season 2. Which are which, you're going to have to watch and see. But for them, we're sort of. With the success that we've had and with both Arrow and Flash, we don't have to just throw in Easter eggs just to do them anymore, or as fun little tidbits. I mean, when we do something, we do it for a reason. And, I think, there's going to be some exciting changes on the show this year.
The crossovers have become very, very successful. And now you have a third show coming into the mix, and time travel.
Yeah.
How is all of that going to play into the Flash in particular? Because we haven't really gotten too far into the time travel realm yet. What are your plans for time travel and crossovers in season 2?
I'm not. The crossover is going to be episode 8, the sort of big crossover between Flash and Arrow, both episode 8, so it'll be a 2-night event. That one actually doesn't deal that specifically with time travel per se, although there is some time travel elements to it. I don't know. We just somehow keep it in our heads. It makes sense to us, But what's great is we have there's Arrow writers who are writing Flash scripts, and Flash writers who are working on Legends, and the Legends writers working on Arrow. So there's so much sort of like fluidity between the rooms. They were sort of everyone's conscious of what everyone else is doing, and so to prevent people from doing something that's gonna, conflict with something that somebody's doing on one of the other shows, but then also like, they have this cool thing, we could do this here, and how we can make it all better.